Hello and welcome to another video on my YouTube channel. My name is Joris and today I am here with a video about why valuations matter. For example, now for Duolingo and Palantir. You know that in the past I made videos about value and risk. So I have a playlist and the first few videos are why you should do your own evaluations. Then I have 5 videos about how to evaluate stocks. Then I also made a video about why almost nobody is talking about risk. And then lately I also made a video about Nestle compared to Palantir and why that was important to me, that I valued Nestle higher than Palantir, although everybody in the investment world seems to disagree with me and valuates Palantir way higher than Nestle. So why now a video about Duolingo and Palantir? Well, two of my favorite YouTubers talk about both stocks. So you have Carlson and Derron. They both make really good YouTube content. They have nice videos. You should definitely go and check them out. And about 3 months ago, Carlson made this video. I just bought $10,000 of a brand new high quality stock. And he was talking about Duolingo. Then around the same time, Derron talked about Palantir and that he just bought the stock at a PE of about 600. And he explained why he did it, because a lot of people were complaining about the fact that he bought a stock at such a high valuation. And then, of course, just recently, Carlson made the video about the stock crash of Duolingo after their third quarter results. So it dropped with about 26% on Thursday. And of course, also Derron made a video 2 months ago about the matrix of Duolingo. Is it the red pill or the blue pill? He went over why he likes Duolingo, but why he also doesn't like investing towards it. So he responded actually to this video of Carlson and explained why he chose not to invest in Duolingo. And in this video, Carlson is still convinced that Duolingo is a great stock. And yeah, I like the video, so go and watch them if you want to. Why I like watching Carlson and Derron? Well, Carlson is a value investor just like me, and he also focuses on compounders and on dividends. On dividends now it's a bit less, and if you look at his videos, you often see him use Qualtrim, and there you see the nice graphs of all the metrics going up. And yeah, when he shows companies that he likes, you always see the metrics go up, just like a good compounder should do. And Derron was a dividend growth investor. You may remember his video that he made, Dividend Investors Don't Know Math, but in fact he was defending dividend investors in that video. A really good video. He also has 1.5 million views on that video. It's a really good one. I liked it a lot. Unfortunately, he is switching his focus more and more towards growth investing. So he's less focused on dividend investing right now. But yeah, he knows a lot about the technology and the artificial intelligence business. And he says that he wants to invest in what he knows the best, and dividend investing wasn't actually his cup of tea. And I must say that in the last few months and the last year, in fact, he's really performing well on the stock market, and you can follow his story as well on his channel. But a few weeks ago, Derron released this video. This is why I stopped focusing on valuation. And I must say, I don't like that video at all. It has good parts in it, just like, yeah, it's in Dutch, but it's a book from Luc Kruse and De Kunst van het kwaliteitsbeleggen. So the art of the investing in quality stocks. So you also see compounding quality, just like Joseph Carlson, Luc Roeze likes investing in compounders. But the biggest difference is, just like Matt Derron is talking about in his video, that he doesn't really care about the valuation of the stock. So he likes investing in good quality stocks, and no matter what the valuation is. But I don't agree with that at all. So for me, you have to invest in good companies, but not at any price. The valuation does matter. And I believe that for Joseph Carlson and Warren Buffett, that is the case as well. So Warren Buffett has one rule, and that is do not lose money. And he also wants to buy good companies at a reasonable price. It used to be a cheap price because that is what he was taught by Benjamin Graham in the beginning of his career. Later, Charlie Munger changed his mind on that point, so he switched to buying companies at a reasonable price, and he summarized it perfectly in this clip.
The first rule in investment is don't lose. And the second rule in investment is don't forget the first rule, and that's all the rules there are. I mean, if you buy things for far below what they're worth and you buy a group of them, you basically don't lose money.
So both Joseph and Matt lost money on their positions in the past week. You can see it here in the graphs of Duolingo, the past 5 trading days. So after they announced results, the stock started plummeting and they lost about 28% after announcing their results. Since the bottom, they are moving slowly up once again. So since the bottom, they are now up plus minus 10%, but still hugely in the red for the past 5 days. And for Palantir, it's more or less the same story. So after they announced their results, they moved down, and yeah, in the last day they started recovering a bit again. So they gained a bit again. It's still down 11% for the past 5 days. And if you look at it for the past year, Joseph is largely in the red. So you can see that he bought around August at around the price of $360, and now yeah, the price is 201. So it's not great at all. It was 180 and now 201. For Matt Derron, he bought also in August, and he bought last week. Once again, his last update on his portfolio, he said that he bought more Palantir, and okay, it moved up since his buy, but then they announced the results. You can see the blue dot here. That's the announcement of their results, just like the blue dot here for Duolingo. And then there was a huge drop. Of course, Joseph Carlson said that he might dollars cost average more into Duolingo, and in his video from his update, Matt Derron said the same. So whether or not they bought more, we will find out soon on their YouTube channel, but I think they both will do it. And for me, well, both Palantir and Duolingo are growing at a fast rate. Their reported third quarter results were good, but badly received by the market. We could see that in the past 5 days. So for me, the risk in investing towards Palantir is still too big. With a PE of 413 right now, it came down from 556. You can see that valuation in my video in the comparison between Nestle and Palantir, but it is still too high to my liking. 413 is just so extreme. So I'm still not following Matt for sure. And just so you know, it's not financial advice that I'm saying here. It's just my observations. And the PE value that I see now for Duolingo is more to my liking than 2 weeks ago. And it is also more in line with my valuation table that I gave in my 5 videos explaining on how I do my valuations of stocks. So now I might follow Joseph, but you know, dollars, we want to invest those here in our emerging market ETF. So not that keen on investing it towards Duolingo stock itself. So for me, it's all about the risk of losing money, and with a higher PE for Palantir, it's just too risky for us. And when that factor drops, so when investors think, hey, with those results, Palantir isn't worth a multiple of 413 anymore, and the PE goes to 20, 25, just like the PE value of Duolingo right now, the stock will plummet 80 to 90%, and I don't want to risk that. And okay, Duolingo, it dropped as well. So it went from a valuation of 50 to now a PE of 24. So we saw in the past year that even the valuation of Duolingo was too high. But when it comes down even further, reaching a PE of 25, 30 again with their metrics will be way easier than for Palantir to reach a multiple of 450 or 600 again after hitting a huge drawdown. So that's something you have to think about in the back of your head when you want to invest money towards Palantir or Duolingo. And yeah, you know my take on it. And with that being said, I thank you for watching to this one. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. It helps out a lot. It's also free, so it doesn't matter whether or not you click the subscribe button. You don't owe me any money for that, and you don't owe YouTube any money for that. Hitting that like button helps me know that you like this kind of content. So if you want to do that, that's totally fine for me. And the notification bell, you know me, you don't need to push that one. But if you want, you can do that as well. And thank you for watching to this one, and see you on the next one on my YouTube channel. Bye.